Hey guys, Kevin here with Imagination Hobbies. Just doing a little showcase of something I painted over the last couple days. I painted the rider yesterday and the wyvern a couple days ago, and just wanted to kind of show it off. It's from my ninth age Orcs and Goblins army. You can use it for Warhammer Fantasy. That's what it was originally made for. And back then there was a rule where you could take the rider off. Well, not necessarily. There's a rule where if the mount died, the rider would like hop off and you'd be able to like use him separately. And so because of that rule, originally I had magnetized the rider on there. So he's got some magnets inlaid in his feet and in the wyvern's back. So you can remove him and put him on his own separate base. And I'll do that here shortly just to kind of show you him as a standalone. The washes I used on the rider kind of made him a little shiny, so I'm going to take some matte varnish spray and knock that down a bit. And then that'll help to seal everything in and just protect the paint as well on the whole thing. So just figure I'll give you a little closer look here. I green stuffed and sculpted the fur on the wyvern's back. I was trying to go for a savage orc theme, so more, just more primal and no metal, or a lot less metal if possible. And so he originally had like this armored saddle mount kind of thing on his back. You can still see there's armor on his belly, but I don't know. I thought that was just not the theme I was going for, because my whole army is themed with a savage orc theme with like forest goblins and savage orcs. And so I just gave him some fur on the back, and then I gave him some fur on his little, wyvern hat, little helmet thing instead of chainmail. And then I gave him a wooden helmet instead of like an armored plate on his head. So it was just a little thing I changed. The mount is from Avatars of War, which is a game company that makes metal miniatures. I really like that. His left arm is magnetized as well, so I can swap it out for like a different weapon or some reins. I made some reins for the mount, so you can put it through that little loop and up to his hand. So it looks like he's holding the wyvern in place. But yeah, and then the wyvern is a fine cast model from Games Workshop. Trying to remember can't remember the name of the company. Forge World, that's what it is. So it's a fine cast model from Forge World. It's a resin model. But I'll go ahead and be back in a sec, and I'll show you this guy just on his own. So here you can see the magnets on his feet. And here's the model just on his own. Here's the model on foot just by himself. And yeah, just the different options. You might be able to tell that arm is magnetized slightly, but so I wanted the ability to put this guy in a unit of other orcs if I wanted to, or if I needed a couple bosses. I could use the one I have plus this one on foot. You don't always use the mount in every game. Sometimes these units become better in certain editions or versions of the game, and worse than others. Right now, the Wyvern apparently is pretty good to use for a mount, so I'll take advantage of that while I can. But yeah, this is just something I did that I was kind of happy about. It's a long project in the making, so like I think I bought that Wyvern 7 years ago, and then came up with this idea, and then green stuffed it, and did some work magnetizing it like 5 years ago, and never really got around to like painting it because it wasn't really good to use in the game. So I was like, I don't want to put on all this work and then not even like enjoy playing with it. So I kind of tabled it, focused on just other parts of my hobbies, and then came back to it recently, which is crazy, a long time. But anyways, yeah, just wanted to show that. I'll be right back. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of show this, and then to show you the spiders down here too. It's kind of last second idea I had. I had a bunch of these spiders from the Forest Goblins kit. Just wanted to add a little bit of different color to that rock instead of it just being so large and kind of gray. I also put a lot of detail into the coloration of the rock using green washes, brown washes, splotched kind of a moldy green paint on it and a brown paint on it after painting it a dark gray, and then ended it off with a lighter dry brush of gray. Put some dirt, well, painted some fake dirt near the bottom of the rock in this kind of muddy area. Then added some tufts of grass. Seemed like it was kind of a mountainous, I don't know, area where he landed, so I put some of these little dead bushes there. But yeah, so that's my Wyvern from my Savage Orc themed army. I have a whole unit of painted guys I'll probably show off here soon in the next couple days. They're not painted to this standard. This is about 12 hours worth of painting and touch-ups and stuff like that, and a couple hours of sculpting, maybe 3 hours of sculpting and like assembling. Yeah, probably around that time frame or more. I don't know, but this is definitely at least 16-hour model, I'd say. But it's been fun, and I'm excited for this and the rest of my army to come together, and hopefully I can get, the energy to complete an army. I've never completed a full army before. I just will paint a thing here or there, or a model here or there, and I'd like to be able to finish a full army before I die. I have so many. I have like 5 different armies, so sick of the gray plastic. But this is Kevin here with Imagination Hobbies. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you like this kind of content. Or if you play 9th Age, please comment down below. I'd like to hear about that, or Warhammer Fantasy, or anything like that. I really like Old Hammer. It can be kind of tedious at times, but if you're playing with a good group of people, it's actually pretty fun. All right, see you guys later. Bye.